For the postman, Professor Melly Mail. This is not a glorification or a glamorization. This is an education. You can go anywhere in the world and get a couple of lives, but you come right here to get the truth. Be sure to click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. So when the dope content hit, it'll feel like it's the first and the 15th. Lock the door. That's Melly Mail, who posted there back with Killa Mike. Killa Mike, when we was going to the meetings, remember Joe Stein?
Yeah, Joe Stein and Half Step and
And I thought about that, man, because when we used to be at lunch, man, we all hung together, or we hung behind the gym.
Yeah, or the bleachers.
Or the bleachers,
right,
you know.
Right.
And you know, what was interesting about the meetings is that if you got into it with one group, the other group wouldn't help it. But we had to help each other.
Yeah.
But when I'm saying that somehow the Pyru fashion of it was so large, I think they would like kind of separate themselves. I don't know what that was about, but I just think that some of them just wouldn't help the other ones.
I think they were scared. I think that they didn't want to get involved with, let's say, if this set have a problem with that set. You know, but if we did, we would all get together. You feel me? You jump on somebody from the block, you get into it. You jump on somebody from the drive. We came together because we all represented the seat. So I don't know what their mentality was and why they didn't do it in that unity like that. But that's how it was. And then again, a lot of times they did.
Yeah. Because Stanley Pitts and a lot of them, they pushed the line.
They pushed the line.
Motor Mouse and all them guys, you know. I had a great deal of respect for them because, you know, because I knew them guys before gang banging.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, I remember when bartending in New York, man, used to come up to the school, you know. One of the dudes I didn't like, he would always call for that Icky Dawson.
Oh, Icky Dawson?
Man, he would come up there and just disrupt the whole school.
I'll tell you. I take my hat off to
Icky Dawson.
Icky Dawson, yeah. But I take my hat off to them because they represented what they represented, and they was hard with it. Like I say, I gave respect to Stanley Pitts. I gave respect to Marcus Nunn. I had a fight with Marcus Nunn, matter of fact. Me and him had a fight at the Mingus, and it wind up by the liquor store on Atlantic Drive. But we got off DuPont and all of them, and we got ours off, and we shook hands like men. You feel me? And you know, I gave him his respect for that. You know, and like you say, Elliot Ness, he grew up on Atlantic Drive with us. But his people moved over there in the Bloodhood. But we always had love, and he had love for us. You feel me? So it was a lot of unity, even though you had different rags that you represent, the red and the blue. So that's the way you looked at people. You know what I mean? I don't look at nobody because you got a red rag, or I'm going to kill you. You did nothing to me. You know what I mean? And that was the intelligence of us gang banging then, because we could be in Los Angeles and see some bloods and and I'm like, no, we going to the Carolina West. We got on tuxedos. You know what I mean? But we got straps, but we ain't out here to kill. But don't F with us either. You feel me? Yeah.
Going to the Carolina West, that was like, man, that right there was a whole nother level because, you know, we was on some player stuff at the same time. We had the gangsters.
Well, that's what I like too, because, you know, even though in the set we khakied up and everything like that, but like I say, when you venturing out to Los Angeles, like I said, we did the Carolina West, we did the Hobart, the Showcase, and all that. But we suited and booted. You feel me? You get a whole different look at these gangsters now. You know, these 3-piece and biscuits and stuff like that.
Man, I went to the Showcase, man. That was the first time I seen Barefoot Pookie.
Barefoot Pookie, yeah.
At the Showcase.
Yeah, I met him. I heard about him, but I have never met him. But his name, like I say, now I know what they said when I was up in the game module. I heard you talking about Hoover Sam and them, Sam and Daryl Ransom, and it was my people too, man. You know, I mean, a lot of love for the boys. You know, I had a lot of love for 107s and 7-4s, and you know, I did a lot of time with them, and they were some solid dudes.
A lot of people tried to even insinuate that Tracy and them was Hoovers, but they were never Hoovers. They was always coming. Just rumors. It was just rumors. Saying that Tracy was from Hoovers, but he wasn't.
Tracy Bass?
Yeah.
No. That's my brother-in-law.
Yeah, I know.
That's my brother-in-law.
We talked about it.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Tracy.
Tracy was more, I met Tracy then when I got out, I think in 80 something out of I was coming home from prison now. And that's when I was gone about 4 years. And that's when Tracy and his brothers and his mom, they moved on.
That was Junior, Tracy.
And
what's the other one?
Tim.
And
Dave. Dave, rest in peace.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
And come to find out,
Dave.
yeah, I didn't know him because I was locked up, but my sister told me about him. You know, it's their baby dad, her baby dad. So I got out and I met him. And you know, everybody, I hit the corner and I got my box, you know what I mean, on parole with, and they see me, oh, Killa Mike, and they introduced me, and I had a lot of love for him. Tracy was more of a thinker, a quiet person to me. But always down with the business. He wasn't loud, he didn't, but one thing about him, if he say he's gonna do something, he gonna do it. But me and him had a real good relationship. Me and all my, I say the best, period. And yeah, I got love for my people. I got love for
him. I talked to Tracy from time to time, and I could tell he had he's a high functional, intelligent individual.
Yeah.
And, you know, like you said, he's a thinker.
Yeah, he's a thinker, but he's a doer. And like you say, that's what we all knew about him.
Don't run from it, run to it.
Right, that's it. He's not going to back down from it. And like I said, everybody got their own characteristics in life. And we all had our own ways of things. And, you know, you just recognize, like I said, you get with Terrence McCray, it's going down. Right. If it's spoke, you get with me, it's going down. And all of us, it's going down. We're not going to back down. But we can bring anybody we want with us because we know they're going to be down with it. Yeah.
Talk to me about Dutch.
Gary Brents.
Yeah.
Me and Gary, that's my brother, man. Yeah, that's my brother. Like say the karate Dutch, the hardcore Dutch, the big Dutch. You know, remember Dutch went out for Mr. Dominguez. Dutch lived on my street, down the street. And we were, you know, we was cool. It was cool. I can't say too much on that because
that case he got.
And he's been gone so long. But I talk to Karen Brents all the time.
Is he still on death row or is he off?
Karen say he may be getting out.
Okay.
I talked to her like last year. I still in contact with her. You know, they call me little bro because Karen am older. But you know, to me, I hope he do get out. But the thing is, like when you get out, you know, you got to maintain that, man. And I don't think nobody want to go back to where you've been. You know what I mean? Especially when you did. Now, me, I did over 20-something years in and out.
Right.
But not one stretch. But if you add it up, but if to do 20 or more, I couldn't see myself. That's not my purpose. That's not me.
Yeah. Me and your brother Roosevelt had a good relationship.
Oh yeah,
man. That was my dog.
Brother. Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Roosevelt Thomas.
Yeah, my big brother. Yeah, I miss my brother. It's unfortunate, like I say, he passed away, but that's a good man there, a strong man. And at the end of his life, he was a real minister. He was, elevated. Roosevelt is all about the Lord.
Yeah, he was animated back then, man.
Oh, you remember he was playing the tuba?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. He used to swing that big old tuba.
And be proud of that tuba.
Yeah.
And you know, that was one of the reasons we used to love to go to Dominguez homecoming game because the team wasn't nothing to me.
Yeah,
but the band, you're going for the band, and you also going because all of us will meet up and stuff like that. But yeah, I used to love to go there
and see the drum cadence was superior to most.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I used to miss my brother, man, with that big tuba, man.
Yeah, he was an animal, man.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Matter of fact, me, him, and Joe Stein was in the state. We played like in the jazz part of the band and stuff. You know.
What you play?
I played a trombone.
Oh, you played trombone? Y'all was the horns.
Yeah, me and Joe Stein played trombone.
Y'all was the horns. I didn't know Joe.
Yeah, we saw him.
I just knew him from the school, and you know that's my people. I never knew he was in the band.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, me, Joe Stein, Roosevelt, Juan Longino. We was all right there, man. You know. Yeah. Amongst other things.
Yeah. My brother, man. Lots of love to Roosevelt. Lots of love. Yeah.
So in the early part of Atlantic Drive, right? It seemed like everybody was after Joe D.
What you mean?
You know, it's like all the red side was just focusing on Joe D.
Because Joe was a gangster. Joe was somebody you didn't want to mess with. Joe was a shooter. Joe is Joe. Joe D had a name. Let me put it like this. Sometimes your name mean a lot. Sometimes people name don't mean nothing. Joe D had a name in Compton from Atlantic Drive.
And that was his real name, too.
That was his name, Joe Whitby.
Yeah.
We just could call ourselves Jody. And you talk about, like I said, a mentor, a person that, and he used to stay at us a lot. Y'all shouldn't be doing this. You don't do it like this. And we listen. And when we didn't listen, you know what I mean? We wind up in prisons or wherever. Right. So that was a mentor of me. Like I said, I give a lot of people my take my hat off to, like Jody and Tino, because they came before me, just like everybody else, Hess and them. You know what I mean? We'd hop on my mic and all these my little homies, but they take their hat off because they know this name means something, and I represent that, but in the right way. I'm not the type to say, here, take this strap and let's go rob. No, man, you don't need that type of money, because it's going to land you either in jail or dead. You know what I mean? So it's the right advice you give people. So back to Jody gave us right advice. Him and Tino. So every time I see Tino, I let people know this is really like my big homie, and I'm 62 years old.
Where's Tino at now? Because Tino got to be about 65, 66.
Yeah, I actually, last Monday we had a mic party. We went out there, and he lives in Nicholson Garden. He's been living in Nicholson Garden probably about 30, 40 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He lived right there in Nicholson Garden. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Tino been out in that place for years. Yeah.
And I guess he's living as a civilian, of course.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
Yeah,
of course.
And, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's what he's been there for the last 30, 40, I'll say 30, 40 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. If not, no less than 20.
Right.
But yeah. And Tino just try to get us to like, hey man, come over to my spot. We got to get that Nicholson Garden. Because we wasn't frightened of it at all. Right. It was just you only got like one way in, one way out.
Right.
And that was my thinking mentality. Like, I love to go, but but he's out there.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. Actually, he was at Lisa McCrae. Let me give shout outs to
rest in peace.
Yeah, that was Smokey's wife. That's his wife.
That's his wife?
That was his wife. And, we give much respect, so we all showed up, our homecoming, and thanks to all the homies that I got a chance to see that I ain't seen in years, and just everybody that was present. It was a beautiful ceremony, and I just take my hat off.
Was Jody there?
Jody is still in the pen.
Well, Insane was there. I know Insane was there.
No? Insane. I haven't seen Insane in 40 years or more.
Really?
Yeah.
Last time I seen Insane, we was in Folsom.
Yeah, I don't even know where he's at. Now,
but Lunatic is out.
I didn't see him. Like I say, let me see, I've been home now. I've been home 14 years. I just got out 2014 from Colorado prison.
Okay.
Looking at 60 there with an L.
You was in Colorado?
I moved to Colorado like 2000. Well, my brother Roosevelt got me up there. Nice job, apartment, everything else, and I wind up catching the case out there. They try to give me 60 years because of my gang life and fires and strikes, but I wind up doing 12. So I got out 2014. I've been home ever since.
That's good. It's good to see you doing good, man.
Yeah.
Stay up out them stoops, man.
Yeah, I got to, like I say, 62, man. And I remember when I was, like 16, 17, 20, 30. Time goes fast. And it goes fast.
You know what they say, 55 and over is history. Everything else is a mystery.
That's it. But I got to 55, I'm like, damn, I'm 55. But it's a blessing to still be here. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And then have people like you that's on the, the right track, and I'm on the right track, and everybody that's on the right track. You feel me? Because it's too much that I can't do it. I'm not gonna put myself behind bars for life. I did all mine from 70s on to the 2000s. So it's over for me.
Right.
And
shout out to everybody, man. All my homies and all your homies, and hopefully they can find, see each other out there, man. Because, I was, I think it was Lunatic, a couple of drives was there, Gangsters, Sons. Yeah. Homecoming, man. I was happy to see him.
I know. I was supposed to make it to that too. I was supposed to make it. I heard Bay Rob and all y'all was there, but like the S in there, man. They got it together. Leroy, Anthony, like I say, all of them. I just seen them last week at the funeral, and they really productive, and they learned. Everybody learned. You know what I mean? Everybody wants the best in life. So shout out to them too. You know what I mean? My boy Noonie. Remember Dooney?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there too because he's up in Sacramento, so he came down for the
Okay.
funeral. So it was real nice. I'm going to send you the pictures too.
Okay, good
that I
enough.
have.
Man,
Yeah.
we're gonna lock the door right there. Lock the door. Lock it.
Yeah, lock it up, man. Don't panic.
Proof of grind all the time, baby.
Yeah, Cali Miners, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money, got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap